The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusea. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusea forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
With so much at stake, I can't imagine Erusea just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusea forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
They killed Rose's dog, and those bastards are gonna pay. Okay, you remember a long time ago when me and Count left Spare Squadron and they all flew to Tyler Island? Well, they're there. I don't believe it's in Allied control. Otherwise, this mission would be pretty boring. But we're gonna head there with everybody: Count, Jaeger, Hujan, Fencer Scald, Lanza, and Taylor. I don't know who Taylor is. I don't remember if they even have a picture or anything, but they're coming. We still don't have IFF. So I'm gonna have to ID people like we did last time. He said bring something fast. Let me see. I've got 500,000 points. I probably don't need to get anything new. Let's look at our planes and what's fast. Speed. Not the A10, that's for sure. F-15 is very fast. Probably my fastest one, yeah. So we'll take this. With high capacities, I think. Just to have some extras. What are we looking at for parts here? Do I want to throw on all those missile parts like we did last time? So everybody's starting to come together. We saw that Avril and Tabloid are there on Tyler Island. They met up with the princess who crashed there. And now we're headed there. So a couple of familiar faces. Avril found a air-to-ground radio. And I think that does come into play because last time, I forgot to mention, but Count mentioned that he has a radio in his cockpit, which everyone else does not. So he and I think, because we were in Spare, can hear radio transmissions that other people can't. And that does come into play in a couple instances. So just be aware. All right, I am ready. Let's take this island.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. What? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
It's us.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Erusian Radical.
Thank God. Really bird.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run. There are artillery fire just off our starboard side. We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Shit. These are Osean.
That's right. Right, so now the Erusian Radicals
Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an
are the ones who want to continue the war,
Understood. We'll do what we can.
and the rest of the Erusians want to end it.
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
Who's on the ground don't need more people shooting at him.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Yep.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Yeah, that's not gonna turn.
Don't let them in. Send them away.
Alright, well, let's take out the Radicals.
Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running.
Howitzer. Oh, jeez.
No use. Work to the right. Fire at that supply ship. Get out of here. Hurry. There's more over here. The body's there. Parking fight. Look at that. They're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. These bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the new order around here? It's all crazy people.
Help.
Their mission to take back the mass driver.
It's highly combustible. I just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to engage these children in proper area. Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop. I hope the rebels in Osean end up wiping each other out. Our only allies, the Erusian government forces. Don't mistake.
Strider 1, enemy ship sunk.
No pursuit, GT. We just need to find spot. Holding at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Pull them away from the mass driver. Delay their advance. Got it. Help me! Gather all the wounded together. Go with us. Can you see the enemy ACC from there?
Missile away.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks.
Well, just a second. I need IDs on these guys.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Echo 13. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Drones.
Alright, we can turn this thing around.
Target is down.
Allies.
Watch it. Enemy has a
Not allied.
Cyclones 2. Fox 2.
Ambush, stay calm, reform the ranks. It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
Alright, we have targets on these drones. I wasn't really sure what to shoot, but we'll start here.
Missile away.
Give me enemy position! Speak up! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing!
Locked on. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Target destroyed.
Ally.
12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class.
Great.
Space Force nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved in some...
Helicopters are never friendly, are they?
Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
Oh,
Firing at each other.
instant
This
revenge.
is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. Where are we supposed to lead? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out. Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Come here, bogeys.
Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon?
Visual.
Like an eagle.
What do you guys say?
Attack stated.
Fox 2.
That one wasn't friendly.
Identification complete. It's Erusea bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
All systems ready. Launch control. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
All right, bombs.
This is Graham 7, evading enemy missile.
Missile away. Fox 3.
Enemy on your back.
Oh,
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
This is Graham 7, Fox 2.
leave me alone. Ah,
One is hit.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Behind the enemy.
This is Graham 2, attack failed.
I hate you guys.
Island no class.
Ah, they weren't close enough.
Intercept those bombers. Missile hit.
Careful, these guys are coming.
In gun range. Fox 2. All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
All right, good.
We did it. Continue with your mission.
Can we flank the enemy and strike them from behind? Okay, Commander, down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Target was not struck.
All right, I'm headed back to the island. Now that everyone's been ID'd down here.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save. Strider 1, target acquired.
The Erusean crowd forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
I have a solid block.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Strider 1, target eliminated. An explosion inside.
Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. They're after the supply ship.
Do the countdown.
There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can kill it for the bomb, then Erusea will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
What are you guys talking about?
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once.
Nice. Target eliminated. Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go. Thanks. But will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded. There's no guarantee it's a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already. We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Enemy on your back.
Target's in machine gun range.
Hey, you. Dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me?
Oh, hey, what's up?
I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusean tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me. You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
I have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help these refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
Pretty clear.
Three strikes, count to three, and the enemy's gone. Our last vehicle's been destroyed. Let's get out of here. Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete.
Good.
Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
So, Kinster, who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here, attack right here!
Lancaster, we confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Hurry!
Alright, let's go.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Good job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Target's in machine gun range.
1 minute is not very long.
Everyone
Sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Who's firing at me?
Forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ships
Oh, jeez. These flares did not work. Ah, here we are again.
Okay, but we won't be able to do that forever, you know.
The target's using cloud cover to hide itself. Don't worry, we know where
I
it's headed.
can't see anything.
First,
Don't try to follow after the supply ships. Stay close to trigger.
Come on.
You've entered the clouds.
There you are. Give me a lock.
So they're trying to beat that giant monster of a bird.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them.
Whoa, okay.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
Come on.
Calculated the remaining time. 60 seconds remain. Missiles depleted.
Enemy on your back.
Woo! Got him.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves.
No supplies for you.
Team.
Oh, jeez.
we're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusea military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Yes, thank you very much. All right, well, we did save, not everyone. We saved the important characters to the story. That's something. As Longcaster mentioned, we are running low on supplies, so I think next time we're going to get some supplies from a source, which you'll see. And hopefully that'll set us up to take back the space elevator, take down the other Arsenal bird, right? We'll see how it goes next time.